On today's episode of Tinkering with the Mad Snapper, we're going to work on the Cougar, the abandoned, donated charity car. It's not really abandoned if I got paid for it, though, and I had to pay for it. Anyway, let's do a little bit of rust repair.
Alright, Cougar. Been driving it a week, runs and drives great, handles good, AC works, windows go up and down, lights, blinkers, everything works. Literally all I had to do was put a battery in it. Super stoked about it. You can check out the video, first video where I got it, and you see what I did to get it going. Pretty much nothing. But we had some rust in the door jamb here, and I didn't record it because I didn't think I was going to keep making videos on it, but I did. Basically I took a whiz wheel and I cut this out, put a new piece of metal in, gave it one skim coat. I didn't do very good because I need to hit it again, but it's an 86 Cougar. Nobody's going to care. I've got two more spots I want to do. This spot and this spot. So it's real solid here and there, except for right there, obviously. So I want to cut it out and just weld a piece of metal back in. Super simple, right? Yeah, sort of. It is, and I've not washed the car yet, so it's filthy. Anyway, it is small enough I could Bondo it or fiberglass it, but I don't. Why? I mean, it takes me 20% more effort to put metal back in it, and I got to skim it anyway, so no big deal. To me, it's no big deal because I've got the equipment, I've got the weld machine, I've got the whiz wheel, I've got the stuff to cut the metal. But I'm gonna delete on this top. It feels solid, but I don't want it, and I want to see what's underneath it. I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna start pulling these trim pieces apart and see what happens. So here we go. Wish me luck. First piece pretty easy. Literally just grabbed it and started pulling. Rivets. That's gonna suck. That means I gotta drill all them bad boys out and then fill them in. Oh, I don't want to do that, but I'm gonna. Rivet. Dang it. It's a lot of them too. Whatever, that's probably gonna take an hour. Here we go. So here's gonna be my first attempt on how to get this trim off. I'm gonna clean the channel so I can see what's going on. Grab my cheapest Harbo Freight drill bits. If you get real close, see that head when it came off? The big piece of metal where it spun? Let's do it again. Right there. Yeah, a little piece right there. Whenever you get that off, you're usually done. Like that. All right, let me get a couple more of these done, and then we'll go to the next step. All right. We got the rivets out. Now, pry it up and see what happens. There's one piece. Fighting with this one-handed is not fun. There we go. All right, let me do this. Be right back. All right, what seems to be working is going in between the rivets with the pry bar or screwdriver, whatever, and then turning. Just like that. This side, because there's less corrosion right on the rivets, seem to be working pretty good too. All right, by the looks of everything, I am hoping that's glued down pretty good. I'm hoping that some of these scrapers, this flat bar, the screwdriver, razor blade, will get up under this. I don't know how that's on. Gotta figure that out. Yeah, I need to pop that loose. But either way, I'm hoping I can scrape this up without too much of a hassle. Here we go. Okay, I broke it, but it's getting out. So these little threads are telling me that on the back side there's a couple of those little speed nuts, which means you got to take the side panels off on the inside to take this out properly. It's all janked up. I don't really care. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Apparently this lights up. I've just never paid attention to it, so that's pretty neat. Let's finish taking that off, and then I've already got the scraper up underneath a little bit of panels, so a lot of it will now just rip up. All right, on this side I took my little razor knife and I cut around it, and then we're gonna have to take the knife and cut. This little seam is glued in, so cut all the way around there, top and bottom. I'm trying to talk. Anyway, let's cut that seam before you get to ripping the back off. Here we go. Looks like to be the normal trim piece that everything's glued to. So I'm gonna have to get a new one of those as my phone falls over. Luckily those trim pieces are not very expensive, and I actually might be able to save this one. It just depends on how labor intensive it is going to be to get all that foam off the back. So I am happy. I can't tell you how happy I am right now. It is not all rusted out. Goodness, so happy. Yep. Well, because I want to cut this one piece up. Sweet. So that's how you take the vinyl top off of 1986 Cougar LS 5-liter. Is it professional? Nope. First time I've done it. But it's doable. A lot easier than I expected. Hopefully you learn a tip, a trick, maybe? I don't know. Yes. Let's look on the inside. Yeah, see, I had to take the back trim off to get that side trim off, to get those lights out, to get access to the lights. This has got to be a new headliner. Anyway. Alright, I took the porcupine maker around the perimeter, the edges, got all the dirt out, got some of the rust back down to the bare metal. Now I'm gonna blow it off, and then I'm gonna hit the rust with one of my favorite products, kind of cheap, $5-6 a can, works really well. Because I don't have enough time to finish this today and it's gonna rain later. So I'm just gonna lightly coat all the bare spots with this rust inhibitor. Let it dry. Get one more coat. I'm not worried about overspray on my glass because I have a razor blade, so I can always come back. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna try to re-top it or just paint it. First thing is to fix this rust, because this is the only rust that's on this whole car. Floorboards are solid, frame is solid, Doors open and close. Door jambs are solid. Everything's really, really good. Is it worth fixing? Putting this time into it? No, not yet. It's an 86 Cougar. Who cares? If it was a Mustang, sure. One day it will be. Somebody will like Cougars. Anyway, I'm gonna let this dry for a second, do another coat, slowly work on getting this glue off, and then glue something over these holes temporarily, because I'm actually driving this turd back and forth to the house. So here we go. I don't know if this is gonna be the end of the video. If I keep going, we will see. So doing a little bit of cleanup on this thing. I'm about to try to pressure wash it, see if it'll get this glue off. I don't know, maybe it will, maybe it won't. But as I was hitting it lightly with the brush, check out notes. Looks like it says Walterboro MS, thick pad top, match interior. So I don't know if that's from the dealer or from a redo. If it was a redo, it was a good redo. But either way, I just thought that was pretty neat. All right, my little fancy-mancy Greenworks pressure washer did not do so well. Neither did it and Purple Power. The roof came out amazing, except where I did the repair earlier. So I'm gonna probably Purple Power the rest of the car. Do that while I'm here, but I'm gonna let some of this goo go on. I'm gonna put it on there and spread it around with a paintbrush, and then hit it again with the pressure washer. Let's see what happens. Yep, here we go. It works awesome. If it doesn't, we'll find out, or at least I'll find out. So I'm treating it like lighter fluid on charcoal, and then I didn't want to waste the paintbrush, so I got an old truck wash brush. Just lightly spread it around like so. I'm gonna let this sit while I spray the rest of the trunk and the hood down with the Purple Power. Holy smokes! No brushing, just pressure washer with Purple Power. Yeah, dang, car cleaned up really good. So I'm gonna do one more. It worked a little bit. I'm gonna do one more attempt with the Goo Gone. I'm gonna hit it with a brush also. It's a pretty car, pretty blue. I like blues. Yep, it got all this off. So we're gonna try it again. I'm gonna hit it with a hard bristle brush. Get some of that glue off. But holy smokes, the car might actually shine up. It's wet right now, but I haven't hit it with a brush yet. Anyway, kind of looking forward to it. Let's get the rest of that top stuff off. Speaking of blue, I'll show you a blue. Big blue pearl. Is the sun hitting it anywhere? Bike is really, really dirty, don't judge, but that's big blue pearl. That's a pretty pearl. Is there another spot where it's popping? There we go. See that blue? Oh, I love that. Can't wait to repaint this thing. Poor guy's all scratched up. Anyway, let's go put another layer of goo on this and see what happens. It's on there pretty good. Not even gonna lie. If this doesn't work, this last attempt with the pressure washer and the wire brush and the hard bristle brush, I guess I'm gonna have to break out the Milwaukee side grinder again and just take it all the way off. Most of the paint's gonna come with it. I should have probably done it with a heat gun to begin with and a plastic spatula. I don't know. Anybody watching this, let me know how you would do it, or if you've done one before. Who knows? First time, we're getting it done though. Also, in case anybody wanted to know, a Purple Power ratio is 2-to-1 Purple Power. 2 parts water, 1 part Purple Power, and then a couple of ounces of Dawn dishwashing soap. That's what I use in my sprayer. It's not strong enough to do much of nothing but clean tires and stuff. Put this on there just because maybe it'll chemically react and make things go boom. I don't know. Napa has a product here. It's independent Napa. The product's called Black Max. That stuff is a degreaser from, it's crazy. Like, even if you cut it in half, you still gotta wear gloves because it won't peel your skin off. Really, really good stuff, but not good for paint body. If you ever get a chance to get some black max, get it. Let me squirt this down, let it sit for about 5 more minutes, and then hit the pressure washer one more time. All right, I figured while I'm here, I might as well mess up all the electronics and purple powered the engine bay too with my weak mixture. And then I was going to get some engine degreaser, but I couldn't find anything. And I usually keep oven cleaner. The $1 from the dollar store oven cleaner works amazing as degreaser, and it's way cheaper than degreaser. It just will take your skin off too. Couldn't find none, but I had this quick strip, citrus strip stuff. This stuff will make you sick. So wear respirators when you use it. Do not let it hit your skin. But I lightly just a little dusting, because I don't want to, like, that stuff's awesome. All right, let's hit the pressure washer, see what happens. All right, just wanted to, I got half the engine bay done. Wanted to show you something real quick though. This thing came with one of those turbo fittings that does that. So it seems to work for this. So I'm gonna beat up on it a little bit. Oh, check this out. Look at how, yeah, now the car is absolutely filthy because the engine bay is getting cleaner. Look at that hood. The underside of the hood is cleaner than the outside of the hood now. Yay! All right, here we go. Let's finish making a mess. That way we can give it a big dirty thumbs up. All right, this will be part 2 of the Cougar. Look at how clean that engine bay is. Wow. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's 1986 Cougar. Who cares? I am gonna stop here, so this will be Cougar part 2, I guess. I'm gonna let this dry for a couple days, then I'll hit it again, or I'll just stop being lazy and put some more elbow grease into it. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna let it dry. I'm done. I washed like 5 motorcycles too. Gonna drive this for the next week. We might do a part 3 on what I decide to do with this top. Whether we do another top, probably just paint it, and maybe do the rust holes if anybody wants to see the rust hole repairs. There's plenty of that on YouTube, but might as well. We'll see. All right. Anyway, the top is off, and it is solid. Solid, 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 solid. That's all the glue. I still got to get it off. But solid, happy.